There are so many human stories that are depicted in opera, and it's one place that you can encounter a psychological challenge, which you wouldn't necessarily meet in your day-to-day life, but you get a chance to explore the feeling, and you get a chance to explore your fears, your longings, and you dare to explore. I dare to explore, and so I find that through opera, I develop as a person.
The brilliant thing is there's just such a range of roles and different things to look at, and for me, I can be playing a trouser role or a maid or a nymph, like in Rusalka, which is really fun, and then you can go and look at something which is, you know, a completely different side of the spectrum, and brings you to a different place in your head and everything else.
What made me want to become an opera singer? Well, you know, there's this survival instinct that is there, and we want to live and do the best things that maybe the parents want from us, or you think that would fit into this society. And I tried some of those things, winding up with finally wanting to become an economist. And I noticed that to survive the day's journey, I would actually repair to some corner of the office and sing. So I thought, you love that? Why don't you try it? To go through that door and see what's beyond.
Yeah. Similarly to you, I always loved to sing, but I was never sort of pushed in that direction. I had quite an academic background, but I loved language and I loved literature and I loved anything that explored human psychology, human nature. And I was just sort of eventually drawn to opera, and somebody said to me, if you've got a niggle in your head that is what you want to do, then you should go for it. So I did, and I learned as I went.
Yeah. When you saw the opera, did you see someone on stage or doing something and say, "Oh, I can do that. I think
so. Yeah, I think as a child, or as a teenager, I would see people doing things and I'd think, oh yeah, that's what I want to do, and also I could bring something different to that.
Yeah, you see something that reflects something that's inside you, and you think, oh yes, I can do it. The inspiration from meetings.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Obviously, while we've been working on Rusalka and everything, you've been sharing little nuggets of information and advice from me, and such as defy the fear. But is there any advice that you feel, looking back, that you would have liked someone to have given you as a young singer? Or
I think advice to young people, to old people, but to me, which I found very important, is to have the courage to trust what you believe. Not that you reject other things, but you trust what you believe and use it as your base to filter other information that you get. And so you actually decide you are important, not more important than, but very important as you're feeling, and trust that. And work with that, whether you're working with a singing teacher, a conductor, trust your feeling to analyze and assess that what you're receiving from them is actually productive for you. You're a very good interviewer.
Thank you.